Grant is a notorious battery bandit. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Aurora Farms. It's been a while since we've circled back around to the old girl, John Deere 4020 from 1965. So if you're new to the channel or have kind of forgotten about this, I'm going to catch you back up to speed. Grant and I have, I would say, a decent amount of experience with new to new-ish tractors. Pretty much anything from like 2006 up, I would say I feel very comfortable and confident with. But something that I haven't had a ton of experience around is an older tractor. And so when Grant was just looking on an auction site, he found this. I thought, oh, this would be perfect. I would love the opportunity to restore a piece of history back to its formal glory, but then also have the opportunity to share with my audience, who may have gotten familiar with some newer tractors that you see on the channel, what John Deere tractors used to look like back in the day, because tractors like this used to do the majority of the work on farms. So we bought it, brought it back home, and have been restoring it ever since. We've had the help of an old guy, as he likes to be called. His name is Mike, and he's been giving us some guidance and expertise because, like I said, this is not our area of expertise, but we've gotten it cleaned up, and today we are putting the final finishing touches on, and I think it should be ready to go by the end of this video, so stick around to see that. Pepper has a serious love of this tractor. I think she has been the happiest one that we added this tractor to our fleet and our lineup. I think she really enjoys the fact that she can be above everybody else. That seems to be her favorite position to be. While we've been working on this, she has been perched either right up here, just waiting for someone to reach up and pet her, which somebody usually does, or on the seat, which actually, considering the fact that this tractor was kept outside most of his life, is in pretty good condition. And that is because this tractor looked a lot different when we first brought it home. It had a loader on it, and it had an actual full cabin. It had a lot of holes in it, but we removed that mostly for our own safety. And we are going to be replacing all of the spark plugs. We are going to be taking this off and replacing the valve cover seal because I think it's getting a little bit leaky. We are going to be going through the distributor. We are going to be, while we have this off, we're going to be checking the valve clearances. And there's also been a few wiring and starting issues that we're going to be looking over. And I believe we're going to be replacing this air filter over here. And I believe I've never really seen anything like this. It's wet system, so I think there's oil in the bottom of this, not a paper element. So we're gonna be taking a look at that. Oh my goodness. Do you see how much she loves being pet, guys? She just loves all the extra attention. I mean, what in the world? She's sitting on my shoulder right now. So the goal for today with this tractor is we have a pile of gravel, and I'd like to get that spread out. Before planting season, we have been working on this tractor for, it feels like, lots of weeks now, but pre-planting season, we're going to have a lot of people in and out of the yard delivering seed and fertilizer, and the tractor is going to be in and out of the shop a lot. And so there's this hole in the yard that I want to fix up. This tractor is what we need for the job. We also, around the time that we bought this tractor, bought a box scraper on auction, and we had to do a lot of work to that to restore that, but also to get it to hook up to this tractor. So we should have all of our hydraulic issues worked out, and we are able to use that box scraper to spread that load of gravel. Something that has been missing on the tractor is a proper place to hold a battery, because we have been just setting it right here, as you can see by how the terminals are laying, and ratchet strapping it to this handle right here. And that is not a good long-term solution at all. So we had Gage build a combo battery box holder and step that is going to mount right up here with these bolt holes. And then I can have my step back and the battery can be in a much more secure and permanent location. Grant, do you want like a creeper or something under there?
Nope.
Or are you gonna lay down or just sit there?
I'm gonna lay down right in that grease pile.
Ooh, gross. Glad I'm doing this job. So you've got these two bolts right here. Just gonna hold it in place. Do you think this will be secure enough, Grant?
Should be fine. Should be fine. I like this because it's easy access to the battery, so whenever I need a battery, I can steal it.
If you guys have been around on the channel for any length of time, you know that Grant is a notorious battery bandit. Instead of just spending the money going out and buying a couple new batteries, this happens every year, he will rob a battery out of a pickup truck, off an irrigation motor, pretty much anywhere that doesn't need a battery, and so I have a feeling that this tractor might get its battery robbed off of it
Well, if we're
at some point in
not going
time.
to use it for a couple days, you might as well just snag it because it's so easy to grab.
That's the most farmer thing I've heard you say in a long time.
On this side of the tractor, we had the entire carburetor gone through. Mike went through the whole thing and he eliminated a few things on there, like the accelerator pump, and put some new seals in it. What else do we do over here?
We looked at the starter, made sure all the connections were good on that.
So this starter's actually for a 30-20, not a 40-20. So it's actually too small, but I think we're just going to keep it how it is because it does start.
It does work. I'm excited for you guys to hear the tractor run after we've gone through all of this stuff.
It sounds so much better.
It sounds so much better. Hey, check that out. Already a much better rig than our previous setup. The final piece to the puzzle is the air cleaner that needs to go on. If you look closely here on the back of the tractor, you'll find we've made some adjustments and improvements. We've got a little hammer strap here for the hitch, so things will be a lot more secure. Then we figured out our hydraulic issues and got adapters, so they'll actually fit with the implements that we have. And then we added a new pin right here for extra security. Overall, I'd say it looks pretty good. Now we just need to add some gas, start it up, get it out of here so we can hook it up. All right, folks, are you ready to hear this thing sing? So when we first bought this thing and drove it on the trailer, you had to have full choke and just kind of like really pumping the gas to get it to start. And it would sputter and cough, and then there was a lot of black smoke, which maybe would have been cool if it was a diesel, but she's a gas burner. And all of those things, I think, have been fixed. So when I start this, I should not have to use the choke at all, and hopefully no black smoke will be emitted into the shop. So, are you guys ready? The final reveal, moment of truth.
Oh, come on. Hit it up time.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay.
This thing ran with the valve cover off of it.
It would appear there's still some issues that need to be resolved. Definitely not where a new tractor's fuel tank is.
Gotta remember to put gas in this thing.
So we interrupt our tractor content for a very special delivery. Look at what just pulled into my yard, and I am not talking about the two Ford pickup trucks. I'm talking about this beautiful Unverferth seed tender. It is a 2755 XL seed runner in a beautiful tan color. It's got kind of little speckles in it. And this is what we are going to be using to load our planters with seed this spring. That season is quickly approaching. I think this is going to be awesome for our operation. I'm already seeing a scale down there, seeing some lights, and we're going to be getting the full walk around on this thing.
Obviously, we've all used seat tenders before. Well, I don't know about you guys watching this video, but me, Gage, Grant have. But with any new piece of equipment like this, it's really important to get a full walk around just so we fully understand how to use it. Right now we're taking a look at this remote control. Pretty fancy gadget. Holy cow. This entire unit, even turning on the engine, is completely controlled from that remote control. Right now they are demonstrating the self-load feature. So essentially this auger swings out, and instead of holding a Pro Box up above the seat tender, which can get really precarious because they're really heavy, and you kind of run the risk of your forklift or your telehandler tipping forward. But instead you could just swing this auger out, and you see the belt is running in here, and you can hold the Pro Box at a much safer position here on the ground, load the box, and then swing the auger back in and load your planter.
How they're crowned in here so that they don't fall off and get into your seat, and then how they don't pinch the seat.
From bearing house to bearing house, that is 21 feet long. There is a ton of different hydraulic components on this thing. Perhaps Grant's favorite part about this hydraulic jack. Nice big ladder. Check that out.
That bridge is a little cold blooded. You're probably gonna have to choke it. I mean, I've had it running an hour.
The family-owned, Nebraska-based company comprised of 7 diverse brands. Chief, trusted, tested, true.
All right, let's get this hooked up. I have to say, they look pretty good next to each other. The yellow looks so nice. This box scraper was somewhat of a winter project. We torched off a bunch of really rusted pieces, welded on some new reinforced pieces of metal, put new tires on it, painted it, got a new cylinder and new hydraulic lines.
Okay, should we see if our cylinder works?
Let's see if the cylinder works. Look at that, folks. We did it. It works. It's taken months, but we finally got it all together. Look at it. Oh, that is so relieving and so satisfying.
You guys, this is so cool. Not only is this the culmination of months of hard work, but this is Grant's dream come true. Ever since we started renting this property, Grant has been looking for an old tractor, something he can do some yard work with. And the fact that we were able to find something, restore it, and now use it, just so rewarding. Peps, what do you have to say to the audience? No, it's a microphone, not a toy. I think she says hi, guys. All right, I'm gonna give it a shot running it. This is awesome! It's a very satisfying job. I've actually never done this before. One of the reasons why I've never done this job before is because this is a job that my grandpa loves to do. Go get a load of gravel and he would spend all morning smoothing out our driveway. I have to say I understand why he did it. It is so satisfying, and it's great to see how far just one little pile of gravel will go. I'm already seeing huge improvements in the yard. This is so cool. It has been such an honor to get to take a piece of history that was just sitting behind a barn, sitting in the trees, and take it from being not used to useful every day on our farm. We are going to use this around our homestead, our acreage, our property. I'm excited to hook it up to different implements and see its use in different ways. It's also been very fun for us to do this project, but take you guys along with us. That is one of my favorite parts about my job, is that I get to do it, but I also get to share my life with you guys. I get to share my adventures and things like this. Restoring an old tractor. This has been really fun. I hope to maybe do more of this someday, but for now, it is time to put the old tractor away and hop in a new tractor, because planting season is right around the corner. You're not going to want to miss that. So stick around. There's lots of videos yet to come. We have so much to learn together. Thank you for watching today's video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.